a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. PayPal. PayPal Holdings Incorporated is an American company operating a worldwide online payments system that supports online money transfers and serves as an electronic alternative to traditional paper methods like checks and money orders. PayPal is one of the world's largest internet payment companies. The company operates as a payment processor for online vendors, auction sites, and other commercial users, for which it charges a small fee in exchange for benefits such as one-click transactions and password memory. Established in 1998, PayPal had its initial public offering in 2002, and became a wholly owned subsidiary of eBay later that year. In 2014, eBay announced plans to spin off PayPal into an independent company by mid-2015, and this was completed on July 18, 2015. In 2018, eBay announced that after the existing eBay-PayPal agreement ends in 2020, PayPal will remain a payment option for shoppers on eBay, but it won't be prominently featured ahead of debit and credit card options as it is today. PayPal will cease to process card payments for eBay at that time. Early history. PayPal was established in December 1998 as Confinity, a company that developed security software for handheld devices founded by Max Levchin, Peter Thiel, Luke Nosek, and Ken Howery. PayPal was developed and launched as a money transfer service at Confinity in 1999, funded by John Malloy from Blue Run Ventures. In March 2000, Confinity merged with X.com, an online banking company founded by Elon Musk. Musk was optimistic about the future success of the money transfer business Confinity was developing. Musk and then president and CEO of X.com, Harris Fricker, disagreed on this point, and Fricker left the company in May 2000. In October of that year, Musk made the decision that X.com would terminate its other internet banking operations and focus on the PayPal money service. In the same month, Elon Musk was replaced by Peter Thiel as CEO of X.com. The X.com company was then renamed PayPal in 2001, and expanded rapidly throughout the year until company executives decided to take PayPal public in 2002. PayPal's IPO listed under the ticker PayPal at $13 per share and ended up generating over $61 million. eBay subsidiary, 2002-2014. Shortly after PayPal's IPO, the company was acquired by eBay in July 2002 for $1.5 billion, with a valuation of over $23 a share, or 77% above the IPO price. More than 70% of all eBay auctions accepted PayPal payments, and roughly 1 in 4 closed auction listings were transacted via PayPal. PayPal became the payment method used by a majority of eBay users, and the service competed with eBay's subsidiary BillPoint, as well as Citibank's See2It, Yahoo's PayDirect, Google Checkout, and Western Union's BidPay service, all of which closed in subsequent years. PayPal acquired the VeriSign payment solution in 2005 to expand its e-commerce business and provide added security support. In 2007, PayPal announced a partnership with MasterCard that led to the development and launch of the PayPal Secure Card service, a software that allows customers to make payments on websites that do not accept PayPal directly by generating a unique, single-use MasterCard number for each checkout. By the end of 2007, the company generated $1.8 billion in revenue. In January 2008, PayPal acquired Fraud Sciences, a privately held Israeli startup company with expertise in online risk tools, for $169 million, in order to enhance PayPal's fraud management systems. In November 2008, the company acquired BillMeLater, an online payments company offering transactional credit at over 9,000 online merchants in the US. PayPal revenues for Q1 2009 were $643 million, up 11% year-over-year. 42% of revenues in Q1 2009 were from international markets. PayPal's total payment volume, the total value of transactions in Q1 2009, was nearly $16 billion, up 10% year-over-year. By 2010, PayPal had over 100 million active user accounts in 190 markets through 25 different currencies. In July 2011, 14 alleged members of the anonymous hacktivist group were charged with attempting to disrupt PayPal's operations. The denial of service attacks occurred in December 2010, after PayPal stopped processing donations to WikiLeaks. On December 5, 2013, 13 of the PayPal 14 pleaded guilty to misdemeanor and felony charges related to the attacks. The company continued to build its merchant services division, providing e-payments for retailers on eBay. In 2011, PayPal announced that it would begin moving its business offline so that customers can make payments via PayPal in stores. In August 2012, the company announced its partnership with Discover Card to allow PayPal payments to be made at any of the 7 million stores in Discover Card's network. By the end of 2012, PayPal's total payment volume processed was and accounted for 40% of eBay's revenue, amounting to in the third quarter of 2012. In 2013, PayPal acquired Iron Pearl, a Palo Alto startup offering engagement software, and Braintree, a Chicago-based payment gateway, to further product development and mobile services. In June 2014, David Marcus announced he was leaving his role as PayPal president. Marcus joined PayPal in August 2011 after its acquisition of Xoom, of which he was the founder and CEO. David Marcus succeeded Scott Thompson as president, who left the role to join Yahoo. PayPal announced that Marcus would be succeeded by Dan Schulman, who previously served as CEO of Virgin Mobile and executive vice president of American Express. Spin-off from eBay. It was announced on September 30, 2014, that eBay would spin off PayPal into a separate publicly traded company, a move demanded in 2013 by activist hedge fund magnate Carly Khan. The spin-off was completed on July 18, 2015. Dan Schulman is the current president and CEO, with former eBay CEO John Donahoe serving as chairman. On Jan 31, 2018, it was announced that, after the existing eBay-PayPal agreement ends in 2020, PayPal will remain a payment option for shoppers on eBay, but it won't be prominently featured ahead of debit and credit card options as it is today. PayPal will cease to process card payments for eBay. At that time. Acquisition of Xoom Corporation. On July 1, 2015, PayPal announced that it was acquiring digital money transfer company Xoom Corporation. PayPal spent $25 a share in cash to acquire the publicly traded Xoom, or about $1.09 billion. The deal was closed in the fourth quarter of 2015. The move strengthened PayPal's international business, giving it access to Xoom's 1.3 million active U.S. customers that sent about $7 billion in the 12 months ending on March 31 to people in 37 countries. PayPal.me. On September 1, 2015, PayPal launched their peer-to-peer payment platform, PayPal.me, a service that allows users to send a customer link to request funds via text, email, or other messaging platforms. Custom links are set to be structured as PayPal.me/username/amount requested. PayPal.me was launched in 18 countries including United States, United Kingdom, Germany, Australia, Canada, Russia, Turkey, France, Italy, Spain, Poland, Sweden, Belgium, Norway, Denmark, Netherlands, Austria, and Switzerland. PayPal had 170 million users as of September 2015, and the focus of PayPal.me was to create a mobile-first user experience that enables faster payment sharing than PayPal's traditional tools. In June 2016, it was announced that PayPal had joined the Fortune 500 for the first time. Offices. PayPal's corporate headquarters are located in the North San Jose Innovation District of San Jose, California, at North First Street campus. The company's operations center is located in Omaha, Nebraska, which opened in 1999. Since July 2007, PayPal has operated across the European Union as a Luxembourg-based bank. The PayPal European headquarters are located in Luxembourg, and the international headquarters are in Singapore. PayPal opened a technology center in Scottsdale, Arizona in 2006, and a software development center in Chennai, India in 2007. In October 2007, PayPal opened a data service office on the north side of Austin, Texas, and also opened a second operations center in La Vista, Nebraska that same year. In 2011, joining similar customer support operations located in Berlin, Germany, Chandler, Arizona, Dublin, Ireland, Omaha, Nebraska, and Shanghai, China. PayPal opened a second customer support center in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and began the hiring process. In 2014, PayPal opened a new global center of operations in Kuala Lumpur. Services. PayPal operates in 202 markets and has 218 million active, registered accounts. PayPal allows customers to send, receive, and hold funds in 25 currencies worldwide. PayPal's services allow people to make financial transactions online by granting the ability to transfer funds electronically between individuals and businesses. Through PayPal, users can send or receive payments for online auctions on websites like eBay, purchase or sell goods and services, or donate money or receive donations. It is not necessary to have a PayPal account to use the company's services. PayPal account users can set currency conversion option in account settings, instructions. From 2009 to 2016, PayPal operated student accounts, allowing parents to set up a student account, transfer money into it and obtain a debit card for student use. The program provided tools to teach how to spend money wisely and take responsibility for actions. PayPal discontinued student accounts in August 2016. In November 2009, PayPal opened its platform, allowing other services to get access to its code and to use its infrastructure in order to enable peer-to-peer online transactions. In 2007, PayPal acquired the online credit product Bill Me Later Incorporated, which has since been rebranded as PayPal Credit, and provides services for Community Capital Bank, the lender of PayPal credit accounts. Founded in 2000, Bill Me Later is headquartered in Timonian, Maryland, with additional offices in Hunt Valley, Maryland, Chandler, Arizona, and San Francisco, California. PayPal Credit offers shoppers access to an instant online revolving line of credit at thousands of vendors that accept PayPal, subject to credit approval. PayPal Credit allows consumers to shop online in much the same way as they would with a traditional credit card. The rebranding of Bill Me Later as PayPal Credit also means that consumers can use PayPal Credit to fund transactions virtually anywhere PayPal is accepted. In 2015, PayPal agreed that PayPal Credit would pay a $25 million fine to settle a complaint filed in federal court by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. PayPal customer service is located primarily in the Philippines, and the customer service agents refuse to connect a caller to a U.S. representative when requested. The PayPal app is available online or at the iTunes App Store and Google Play. 1 year after acquiring Braintree, PayPal introduced its One Touch service, which allows users to pay with the One Touch option on participating merchants' websites or apps. On November 28, 2011, PayPal reported Black Friday brought record mobile engagement, including a 538% increase in global mobile payment volume when compared with Black Friday 2010. In 2012, the company launched PayPal Here, a small business mobile payment system that includes a combination of a free mobile app and a small card reader that plugs into a smartphone. PayPal launched an updated app for iOS and Android in 2013 that expanded its mobile app capabilities by allowing users to search for local shops and restaurants that accept PayPal payments, order ahead at participating venues, and access their PayPal credit accounts. Business model evolution. PayPal's success in users and volumes was the product of a three-phase strategy described by former eBay CEO Meg Whitman. First, PayPal focused on expanding its service among eBay users in the US. Second, we began expanding PayPal to eBay's international sites. And third, we started to build PayPal's business off eBay. Phase 1. In the first phase, payment volumes were coming mostly from the eBay auction website. The system was very attractive to auction sellers, most of which were individuals or small businesses that were unable to accept credit cards, and for consumers as well. In fact, many sellers could not qualify for a credit card merchant account because they lacked a commercial credit history. The service also appealed to auction buyers because they could fund PayPal accounts using credit cards or bank account balances without divulging credit card numbers to unknown sellers. PayPal employed an aggressive marketing campaign to accelerate its growth, depositing $10 in new users' PayPal accounts. Phase 2. Until 2000, PayPal's strategy was to earn interest on funds in PayPal accounts. However, most recipients of PayPal credits withdrew funds immediately. Also, a large majority of senders funded their payments using credit cards, which cost PayPal roughly 2% of payment value per transaction. To solve this problem, PayPal tailored its product to cater more to business accounts. Instead of relying on interests earned from deposited funds, PayPal started relying on earnings from service charges. They offered seller protection to PayPal account holders, provided that they comply with reimbursement policies. For example, PayPal merchants are either required to retain a traceable proof of shipping to a confirmed address or to provide a signed receipt for items valued over $750. Phase 3. After fine-tuning PayPal's business model and increasing its domestic and international penetration on eBay, PayPal started its off-eBay strategy. This was based on developing stronger growth in active users by adding users across multiple platforms. Despite the slowdown in on-eBay growth and low single-digit user growth on the eBay site, a late 2003 reorganization created a new business unit within PayPal, Merchant Services, to provide payment solutions to small and large e-commerce merchants outside the eBay auction community. Starting in the second half of 2004, PayPal Merchant Services unveiled several initiatives to enroll online merchants outside the eBay auction community, including global reach. PayPal can be used in more than 200 countries. Different countries have different conditions: send only, PayPal 0, SRW send receive withdrawal and local currency. China. In July 2017, PayPal announced a partnership with Baidu to allow the Chinese firm's 100 million mobile wallet users to make payments to PayPal's 17 million merchants through the Baidu service. Japan. In late March 2010, new Japanese banking regulations forced PayPal Japan to suspend the ability of personal account holders registered in Japan from sending or receiving money between individuals, and as a result are now subject to PayPal's business fees on all transactions. India. As of March 2011, PayPal made changes to the user agreement for Indian users to comply with Reserve Bank of India regulations. The per transaction limit had been set to $3,000 since October 14, 2011. However, on July 29, 2013, PayPal increased the per transaction limit to $10,000. This brings the per transaction limit for India in line with the restrictions imposed by PayPal on most other countries. PayPal has disabled sending and receiving personal payments in India, thus forcing all recipients to pay a transaction fee. PayPal plans to make India an incubation center for the company's employee engagement policies. In 2012, PayPal hired 120 people for its offices in Chennai and Bangalore. On the 8th of November 2017, PayPal launched domestic operations and now provides digital payment solutions for merchants and customers in India. Turkey. 8 years after the company first started operating in the country, PayPal ceased operations in Turkey on 6 June 2016, when Turkish financial regulator BDDK denied it a payments license. The regulators had demanded that PayPal's data centers be located inside Turkey to facilitate compliance with government and court orders to block content and to generate tax revenue. PayPal said that the closure will affect tens of thousands of businesses and hundreds of thousands of consumers in Turkey. Brought to you by WikiVidi documentaries. Would you like to know more?